Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Lionel. I'm your host for L2 Productions, and you are watching I Watch You Watch. I'm coming to you with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 13. I think this is episode 9 or 10. I forgot. We're back from off of hiatus, and we are in the middle of Dorit handing the baton off to Denise and Erica to fight. To sum it all up, Denise, you flopped. As I said on last week, you flopped, and you're acting like Erica did something so horrible. No, you've been coming at her and coming at her, and you have no legit reason. And she said it. Erica explained herself just as how everything rolled out as what we saw on film. I would love to be in your corner, but I can't. There's somebody else's corner I want to be in tonight, or from last night's episode, but I can't. I just can't. I can't see it. Um. Anyways, they go at it, blah 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 blah. It gets to the point where they talk about Sammy being on OnlyFans. That's low. So then Denise wants to go and start talking about her life. And Erica's an easy read, but you better come really hitting what you want to hit if you're going to be there, Denise, about all this the stuff with Tom and stuff. Oh, did y'all hear that Tom tried to file to be incompetent, but the judge overruled that, and he's still got a face trial? He knew what he was doing. Anyways, so that ends. Erica's ready to go. Crystal is saying, you know what, Erica has not changed. And in the confessional, she won't say it out loud. Um, for her to go to that is just not good. And then Kyle felt like, well, children are off limits. And then Garcelle was like, well, how come you didn't say nothing? And then she said, well, how come nobody defended me about when we were talking about cheating? Ma'am, about Mauricio cheating. Ma'am, nobody's, stop. You did not need defense. People were asking you questions. Stuff was already out in the blogs. And you act like those questions were so odd. You couldn't even be a 13-year-old OG and answer the questions or do what you needed to do. You didn't. You just got defensive. Like, what? So, shut up. That's all I gotta say. That's it for that night. I don't care about anything else. Kyle made fun of Sutton about make sure you don't make out with the driver. Now it's a joke. Now it's a joke. Okay. Garcelle, there's a little interlude. Garcelle catches her son laying down with his girlfriend in the bed and was asking over the phone, FaceTiming, like, why y'all laid down like that? So obviously there's going to be future conversation about it. We see in the next episode. All right, so Erica and Dorit, they meet up. Phoenix is helping mommy dress and all that good stuff. Erica comes by and she's got to bring something back to mommy. And Erica says, come back and give us your fierce catwalk. And she did just that. So they catch up and talk about the whole Denise thing. Dorit laughs about the whole OnlyFans thing. I mean, Sammy is old enough now. I can't defend you, Denise. Sorry. And you just flopped. In turn, Garcelle is talking with Sutton. Basically, she says that she just feels like she wasn't being heard and doesn't want to have that label of aggressive black woman. Sutton was kind of understanding where Garcelle was coming from. I'll say what I need to say a little bit later. She feels like Dorit is in her own world and just says whatever and is just not taking regard of other people, especially like black people. Dorit says, I've been trying to process this. I need a couple of days because she starts talking about Erica, about the whole situation, because I don't understand where I went wrong and all that. And Erica was like, you'll be okay. I think she was in her confessional at this point, just saying, just apologize and move forward, and that's not going to happen again. Sutton is dating thing. At this point, I just don't want it to keep being the same thing. We're going back to this dating guru person. Later results were pretty good. She actually went on the date, and the guy actually wanted to say that he wanted to talk with her some more and want another date. So I'm glad for that. I want to see her on dates. I just don't want to see her with this matchmaker no more because it's like, okay, we seen this. Kim, she comes over to see her sister, Kyle. Um, they talk a little bit concerning this whole Kathy situation, and Kyle instantly starts going off on Kim when suggested, "Is there anything that you possibly have to apologize for?" And then it's like, "Well, you weren't there, you don't know the whole story, so you can't really ask me any questions like that." Well, Kim's actually in communication with the sisters that you can't be in communication with, and you. Maybe Kathy feels this way and you feel that way. And she's trying to get y'all to mediate by chance. Kyle says, um, what if I don't really want that relationship anymore? She's tired of, basically, as I've seen on Twitter, of her being punked out. The only thing I'm just going to defend, I don't see, well, she didn't, I think Kyle didn't really defend her and back off Lisa and Erica as Kathy wanted her to. Maybe that's it. I don't know for sure, but as to why Kathy feels the way that she feels. But she says if Kathy takes accountability, real accountability, she didn't really like the apologies that she had. Like Kathy gave her an apology, but she doesn't feel like it was genuine, especially when they got to reunion time. But then Kyle starts to tear up and says that I'm just scared to let her back in. That's a lot of family issues, and that's just that on that. Crystal and Rob, they're with their children, and he's wanting the children to recite what certain things I think in the Jewish culture are. They finally leave and they start talking. Crystal says that, we get a flashback. Garcelle is telling Crystal, you should speak up in this group, blah, 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 blah. And Rob agrees. And that's the fact. You've said so many times, I just sit back and I just scan and try to observe everything. This is not that, no. You have to be in this group and you got to engage. There's no point in you just being invited someplace and doing nothing. Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Then she starts talking about that she's self-conscious about being around all these different women's bodies. I'm like, I don't want to be insensitive, but I don't understand that, Crystal, because you've been around these women for now 3 years, and you're still self-conscious around people that still are opening themselves to you. That just seems off. I don't know. I don't want to be insensitive, but I don't get it. Garcelle and Dorit meet. It's awkward. All I'm just gonna say for me, Dorit brings in like she understands what Garcelle's talking about, because I do come from this, not similar, but not the same, but similar backgrounds, and I'm Jewish. What that got to do with anything? That's the only thing. Dorit, I think, tried to explain herself well. There was no intent there. Garcelle felt like it was. There's all these mess-ups that you've been having, da 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 da. And the end result, Garcelle, I still can't really speak up for you. As I said on last week, I want to defend you, but I can't. If you felt this way, cool. I just don't feel like you mistook it. It's not what Dorit did to you intently or anything. And you're just saying that Dorit is missing the bar all the time, and I can't educate you. Anyways, Dorit says, I apologize for triggering you. And it won't happen again like that. I won't say that word. Da 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 da. Okay. Attack is a reality TV word. Dorit even brought it up. Other people have said it because now it's going to be said to you. You're all of a sudden. I think that's not fair. I don't think it's fair. And if you are triggered by people that you've known for 4 years, even though they did what they did to your son, I get it. If you think that these ladies are just going to be problematic to you, maybe this is not the space for you. I love you and I want you here. Not the way that you want to be here. And not when you want to dictate when something is problematic or not, or microaggressive or not. I do not believe Dorit meant it that way, as she already said. It still was awkward because it's like Garcelle took the apology, but it was like, you could tell that there is a breakdown in whatever type of connection that they do have. And I can't be on your side, Garcelle. I tried. I would love to, but I can't. That's all I do have. Tell me what you think. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. I don't see it for this situation. But again, thank you for coming to my channel. I appreciate you for viewing and your likes. Please like this video and share it. And also subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed already. And you can leave your comments below. Until the next one, peace.